Japanese SUVs have always been a US favorite, but the 2026 lineup is on another level. Let's count down the top 12 models Americans can't wait to drive. Number 12. Honda Zero SUV 2026. Honda is stepping into 2027 with one of its boldest projects yet, the Zero Series SUV. With an estimated starting price of $50,000, it's designed to rival heavy hitters like the Tesla Model Y, Ford Mustang Mach-E, and Hyundai Ioniq 5. The surprise? This isn't just another crossover. The Zero SUV brings futuristic styling with a swept-back windshield and a sharp, blocky rear end, far more daring than what people expect from Honda. What makes it even more intriguing is what's under development. Honda hasn't confirmed final specs, but all signs point to both rear and all-wheel drive setups and a battery capable of delivering up to 300 miles of range. That puts it in the same performance conversation as its biggest competitors. A prototype tested in Japan hinted at an agile driving feel, raising expectations even higher. The concept first appeared at the 2025 Consumer Electronics Show, CES, where Honda highlighted advanced features that could shake up the EV market. Among them, Level 3 autonomous driving capability and a next-generation operating system, dubbed Asimo OS. If delivered as promised, the Zero SUV could blur the line between car and intelligent assistant. For a company often seen as conservative in design, the Zero SUV signals a dramatic shift. It's not just about entering the EV race, it's about proving Honda can stand toe-to-toe with the segment leaders, offering technology, style, and range without pushing the price far beyond what buyers expect. Number 11. Toyota Land Cruiser 2026. The 2026 Toyota Land Cruiser returns with a fresh identity, smaller, lighter, and built with a focus on both efficiency and off-road grit. Starting at $58,695 and topping out at $63,140, it undercuts some luxury competitors while offering more capability than most midsize SUVs in its class. Under the hood, Toyota has ditched the old V8 in favor of a 326 horsepower hybrid turbocharged 2.4-liter four-cylinder paired with an 8-speed automatic and true four-wheel drive. That setup, complete with low-range gearing and crawl control, still makes this a serious machine for trails, even if the electric motor boost feels inconsistent due to its small battery pack. Acceleration tells part of the story. The Land Cruiser hits 60 miles per hour in 7.7 seconds, slower than the Lexus GX550's 6.3 seconds. But it feels far more composed than a Jeep Wrangler or Ford Bronco on the highway. Towing strength is another highlight, with a 6,000-pound rating, well above the Wrangler's 2,000 to 5,000 pounds and the Bronco's 3,500. Fuel economy is officially 23 mpg combined, though real-world testing returned 21 mpg at 75 miles per hour, showing a gap between lab numbers and road reality. Inside, the SUV now comes strictly as a 2-row, 5-seater, but cargo space impresses. 17 carry-ons fit behind the second row, 31 with seats folded. The pricier trim unlocks ventilated seats, a 12.3-inch display, and a 10-speaker system, while base buyers make do with an 8-inch screen and simpler cabin materials. Safety tech is strong across the board, with Toyota Safety Sense 3.0, bundling adaptive cruise, lane keeping assist, and emergency braking. The new Land Cruiser may be smaller, but it blends rugged durability, modern efficiency, and premium touches in a way that keeps it a legend, even in a downsized package. Number 10. Subaru Uncharted 2026. Subaru's newest electric entry, the 2026 Subaru Uncharted, makes its debut as the brand's smallest EV SUV, priced between $34,000 and $38,000. It sits below the Solterra in size, but promises more efficiency and performance than many rivals. Built on Toyota's eTNGA platform, it shares DNA with the Toyota CHR, yet stands apart with Subaru's tweaks to styling, suspension, and features. The lineup comes in 3 trims: Premium FWD, Sport, and GT. The Premium is powered by a 221 horsepower single-motor setup driving the front wheels, boasting up to 300 miles of range. Step up to the Sport or GT, and output jumps to 338 horsepower with dual motors and standard all-wheel drive, trimming range slightly to 290 miles. Those models sprint to 60 miles per hour in under 5.0 seconds, making the Uncharted quicker than both the Hyundai Kona Electric and Kia Niro EV. Charging won't be a headache either. It supports Tesla's NACS port and can charge from 10 to 80% in about 30 minutes on a DC fast charger. Inside, the cabin offers a sleek design anchored by a 14-inch touchscreen with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, plus dual wireless phone chargers. Even the base trim gets heated seats and a power liftgate, while the GT adds ventilated seats, a panoramic moonroof, and a Harman Kardon sound system. Cargo space measures 25 cubic feet behind the rear seats, small but workable for its class. Safety follows Subaru tradition with adaptive cruise control, pre-collision braking, and lane departure alerts as standard. Warranty coverage is average, offering 3 years 36,000 miles limited and 5 years 60,000 miles powertrain. For buyers looking for performance, range, and everyday practicality in one compact EV, the Uncharted may prove to be Subaru's most compelling move yet. Number 9. Toyota CHR 2026. After 4 years away, the 2026 Toyota CHR returns completely transformed, this time as an electric SUV. Priced between $35,000 and $38,000, it slips into this subcompact EV segment with more muscle than anyone expected. 2 electric motors, 1 front and 1 rear, deliver 338 horsepower and standard all-wheel drive, numbers that leave rivals like the Hyundai Kona Electric and Kia Niro EV in the dust. Toyota says it will sprint to 60 miles per hour in about 5.0 seconds, a figure usually reserved for performance cars, not compact crossovers. The power comes from a 74.7 kilowatt-hour battery pack, giving the CHR an estimated 290 miles of range. Charging is quick and convenient with the NACS port, meaning it plugs right into Tesla's supercharger network. At a DC fast charger, the battery can jump from 10 to 80% in about 30 minutes. Inside, Toyota made the cabin sleek but functional. A 14-inch touchscreen dominates the dash, paired with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, plus dual wireless charging pads. Both trims, SE and XSE, offer heated seats, a heated steering wheel, and a power liftgate. The XSE adds 20-inch wheels, synthetic suede seats, and lane change assist for buyers who want more refinement. Cargo space lands at 25 cubic feet, which is reasonable for its size. Toyota loads the CHR with safety tech too. Automated emergency braking, adaptive cruise control, and lane keeping assist are all standard. Backed by an 8-year, 100,000-mile warranty on electrical components, the reborn CHR blends sharp looks, serious performance, and real-world range, making it one of Toyota's most compelling EV plays yet. Number 8. Hyundai Palisade 2026. The 2026 Hyundai Palisade and 2026 Kia Telluride are shaping up to be 2 of the most anticipated 3-row SUVs of the year, each taking a proven formula and sharpening it for their second generation. Both models ride on the same unibody platform, but their personalities remain distinct. The Palisade leans upscale and elegant, while the Telluride doubles down on rugged, adventure-ready appeal. Their popularity has been staggering. In 2024, Hyundai sold 110,055 Palisades in the US, while Kia moved an even stronger 150,504 Tellurides. Those figures place them among the best-selling midsize SUVs on the market, rivaling heavyweights like the Ford Explorer and Honda Pilot. The Telluride has been especially dominant, winning Car and Driver's 10 Best Awards 6 years in a row from 2020 through 2025, an unmatched streak in its class. The powertrain story is where things could change most. The current 3.8-liter V6 with an 8-speed automatic has proven smooth and reliable for family duties, but speculation points to a possible turbocharged 4-cylinder and even a hybrid setup to boost efficiency. That move, however, carries risk. Hyundai and Kia have seen early transmission issues in other models that could resurface if they reuse unproven tech. Pricing is expected to stay close to the outgoing models, ranging from about $38,000 for base trims to around $55,000 fully loaded. The Palisade has already revealed its boxier, more premium styling and cabin upgrades, while the Telluride's debut looms later this year. Both SUVs are proof that Hyundai and Kia have mastered the formula for family haulers that blend comfort, capability, and value. And the next chapter looks even stronger. Number 7. Honda Passport 2026. The 2026 Honda Passport is stepping into the mid-size SUV ring with a sharper edge and a tougher stance. Starting between $46,245 and $55,145, it now carries the boxy, rugged look of a Toyota 4Runner, mixed with a Ford Bronco Sport, but keeps Honda's focus on comfort and everyday usability. Under the hood, the familiar 3.5-liter V6 gets a slight bump to 285 horsepower and pairs with a new 10-speed automatic that feeds Honda's upgraded iVTM4 torque vectoring all-wheel drive system. The Trail Sport trim pushes the off-road envelope further, offering all-terrain 275/60 R18 tires, skid plates, and 7 drive modes, from tow to trail. Performance numbers tell a mixed story. The Trail Sport's 0-60-mile run of 7.3 seconds is slower than the previous generation's 5.9-second sprint, but refinement on the highway is a clear upgrade. With 8.3 inches of ground clearance and a stronger suspension, it's built to crawl rocks yet stay smooth on pavement. Towing maxes out at 5,000 pounds, outpacing rivals like the Hyundai Santa Fe's 3,500 pounds. Inside, the cabin gets a welcome refresh with heated power-adjustable front seats, a standard 12.3-inch touchscreen, wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, plus a 5G Wi-Fi hotspot with a 3-year unlimited data plan. Cargo space also improves thanks to a longer wheelbase, swallowing up 16 carry-ons with the rear seats up and 38 with them folded. Fuel economy lands at 20 to 21 mpg combined, with Trail Sport trims averaging slightly less. Starting at $49,900, the Passport Trail Sport Elite tops out around $54,355, offering ventilated seats, a panoramic sunroof, and a 12-speaker Bose system, a mix of grit and polish in one package. Number 6. Hyundai Palisade 2026. The 2026 Hyundai Palisade enters its second generation with a bold redesign and a clear mission: offer more space, more luxury, and more capability. Prices range from $41,035 to $58,160, with trims like the rugged XRT Pro and the near-luxury Calligraphy, ensuring options for both adventurers and comfort seekers. A boxier stance, wider silver D-pillar, and bold lighting cues give it a modern, upscale look, echoing Hyundai's design language seen on the new Ioniq 9. Under the hood, every Palisade carries a 287-horse 3.5-liter V6 paired with an 8-speed automatic. Acceleration is steady, with a projected 0-60 miles per hour in 6.6 seconds, though performance leans more toward family comfort than thrill. Fuel economy sits at 18 to 19 mpg city and 24 to 25 mpg highway, with all-wheel drive trimming those figures slightly. For towing, the SUV confidently handles up to 5,000 pounds, and higher trims include a hidden hitch for a clean look. Inside, the Palisade makes a strong case as a budget luxury SUV. The cabin features 12.3-inch dual displays, wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and even an in-car payment system called Hyundai Pay. Available comforts include ventilated seats, a UVC sanitizing tray, and reclining second-row captain's chairs with footrests. Cargo capacity reaches 87 cubic feet with the seats folded, while everyday family trips benefit from 46.3 cubic feet behind the second row. Safety is equally robust, with standard automated emergency braking, adaptive cruise control, and lane keeping assist. And while Hyundai no longer offers free scheduled maintenance, its 10-year 100,000-mile powertrain warranty remains one of the strongest in the industry. The Palisade isn't about wild thrills. It's about consistency, refinement, and value in a crowded 3-row SUV market. Number 5. Jeep Cherokee 2026. The Jeep Cherokee is back for 2026, and this time it's rewriting its own history. After disappearing in 2023, the SUV has returned as a hybrid-only model with standard all-wheel drive, signaling a major shift for Jeep. Power comes from a 1.6-liter 4-cylinder engine paired with 2 electric motors, producing a combined 210 horsepower and 230 pound-feet of torque. The payoff is efficiency. Jeep claims 42 mpg city, 33 mpg highway and 37 mpg combined, with a driving range that stretches beyond 500 miles on a single tank. Pricing starts at $37,590 for the base trim and climbs to $46,590 for the top overland model. The sweet spot might be the Laredo at $40,590, which adds 18-inch wheels, fog lamps, and a 10-way power driver's seat. Inside, the Cherokee steps into modern territory with a 12.3-inch touchscreen, wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and available premium audio. Cargo space is another upgrade: 31 cubic feet behind the second row and 68 cubic feet with seats folded, about 30% more than the outgoing version. Capability hasn't vanished. The Cherokee can tow up to 3,500 pounds, putting it on par with the Toyota RAV4, and its rear axle disconnect system helps balance fuel economy with traction needs. Safety is comprehensive, with adaptive cruise control, automated braking, blind spot monitoring, and cyclist detection all standard. The warranty covers 3 years, 36,000 miles basic, 5 years / 50,000 miles powertrain, and an 8-year, 100,000-mile battery guarantee. The 2026 Cherokee may not be the rock-crawling bruiser of old, but with efficiency, space, and tech leading the way, it's Jeep's most forward-looking Cherokee yet. Number 4. Volkswagen Tiguan 2026. The 2026 Volkswagen Tiguan enters the crowded compact SUV market with a sharper edge, and it's bringing numbers worth paying attention to. The price range sits between $31,000 and $46,000, but what steals the spotlight is the brand new SEL R-Line turbo trim. Under the hood, this model pushes out 268 horsepower, a jump of 67 horsepower over the standard 2.0-liter Turbo 4, and comes with standard all-wheel drive. That's a serious upgrade for buyers wanting more punch in a segment often criticized for playing it safe. Shedding about 170 pounds, thanks to lighter suspension components and stronger steel, the Tiguan balances power with agility. The base model manages 0-60 mph in 8.5 seconds, but expectations for the SEL R-Line Turbo hover in the high 6-second range, which would leapfrog it closer to the sportier side of its class. Towing capacity remains practical, with 1,500 pounds for front-wheel drive and 1,100 pounds for all-wheel drive setups. Fuel efficiency is respectable, with last year's figures showing up to 26 mpg city and 34 mpg highway, numbers that could dip slightly with the heavier trims and AWD system. Inside, Volkswagen stretches the Tiguan's practicality, offering more cargo space but removing the third row. The cabin impresses with massaging, ventilated seats, wood trim, and a new 12.9-inch touchscreen, or an even larger 15-inch option for the latest Digital Cockpit Pro system. Safety is comprehensive: 10 airbags, forward collision warning, lane keeping assist, and adaptive cruise control all come standard. The only sting? Warranty coverage drops to 4 years, 50,000 miles, though 2 years of complimentary maintenance are included. For those seeking a mix of German refinement and newfound muscle, the Tiguan has moved closer to the front of the compact SUV pack. Number 3. Mazda CX-5 2026. The 2026 Mazda CX-5 is stepping into the compact SUV arena with a full redesign that focuses on space, style, and smarter tech. Longer and wider than before, its wheelbase stretches an extra 4.5 inches, opening up noticeably more legroom, knee room, and headroom for rear passengers. Even the cargo hold grows, now nearly 2 inches longer, with a lower load floor to make life easier when hauling gear. Under the hood, the familiar 187 horsepower 2.5-liter four-cylinder stays on duty, paired with a 6-speed automatic and standard all-wheel drive. Performance numbers aren't out yet, but expect a similar 0-60 mph time of around 8.1 seconds, close to the outgoing model. Mazda hasn't confirmed whether the 256 horsepower turbocharged option will return, though a fully in-house hybrid powertrain is already promised for 2027, breaking from Toyota's shared tech. Inside, the CX-5 ditches its controversial control knob in favor of a Google-based infotainment system, running through either a 12.0-inch display or an optional 15.6-inch touchscreen. The new setup offers Google Maps Assistant and Play Store apps built in, turning the cabin into something closer to a modern digital hub. To set the mood, 7 ambient lighting colors are available. Pricing is projected to start at $31,000 for the base model and climb to about $37,000 for the fully loaded Premium Plus trim. Safety remains a cornerstone, with automated emergency braking, lane keeping assist, and adaptive cruise control standard, alongside an expanded suite of yet-to-be detailed tech. With sharper design cues and a noticeably roomier cabin, the 2026 CX-5 aims to push past practicality and into the premium feel that Mazda has been chasing for years. Number 2. Subaru Outback, 2026. The 2026 Subaru Outback is taking a bold step away from its wagon roots, transforming into a more SUV-like body, while still keeping the traits that made it a household name. The flatter, squared-off roofline isn't just for looks. It raises interior headroom by 2 inches and adds 2 more cubic feet of cargo space, giving families more breathing room. Pricing starts at $36,445 for the premium trim and climbs to $49,445 for the fully loaded Touring XT. The sweet spot may be the limited XT at $45,815, which brings navigation, a Harman Kardon sound system, a heated steering wheel, wireless charging, and a sunroof. Under the hood, Subaru offers 2 flat-4 engines, a 180 horsepower 2.5-liter or a 260 horsepower turbocharged 2.4-liter, the latter standard on the Wilderness trim. Every model comes with all-wheel drive, 8.7 inches of ground clearance, and terrain drive modes, making it a confident choice for light off-road adventures. The cabin has been overhauled with modern touches, including premium materials, a dual-panel digital display, and a faster 12.1-inch infotainment system with Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and cloud-based voice recognition. Subaru's EyeSight safety suite is standard across the board, bringing forward collision warning, automated emergency braking, adaptive cruise control, and lane keeping assist. Higher trims even offer hands-free highway driving up to 85 miles per hour. After decades of sticking to the wagon formula, Subaru is rewriting the Outback story. It's still rugged, still practical, but now wrapped in sharper lines and loaded with tech that pushes it closer to luxury territory, all while keeping its reputation as the go-anywhere Subaru families trust. Number 1. Toyota RAV4 Hybrid, 2026. Toyota's bestseller is getting a major overhaul, and the 2026 RAV4 is no longer juggling powertrain options. It's going hybrid only. The standard setup pairs a 2.5-liter 4-cylinder with 2 electric motors, producing 226 horsepower in front-wheel drive, or 236 horsepower with all-wheel drive. Those who want more punch can step up to the plug-in hybrid, PHEV, where a third motor pushes output to a strong 320 horsepower. Even more impressive, the PHEV promises up to 50 miles of all-electric driving, and with DC fast charging available on select trims, the battery can jump from 10% to 80% in just 30 minutes. Toyota is clearly targeting every type of driver. The Woodland trim packs more ground clearance and all-terrain tires for weekend adventures, while the new GR Sport gets suspension tuning from Toyota's Gazoo racing division and summer tires for sharper handling. Towing capacity varies from 1 to 750 pounds on base models to 3,500 pounds on higher trims, giving it real versatility for campers and boat owners. Inside, the RAV4 balances rugged styling with practicality. There's generous space for 5 passengers, multiple storage bins, and faux suede seat options with red stitching on sportier trims. Technology takes center stage with a 10.5-inch infotainment screen standard and a 12.9-inch upgrade available, paired with wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and a 12.3-inch digital gauge cluster. Pricing ranges from $34,000 for the LE Hybrid to about $51,000 for the GR Sport PHEV, keeping it competitive against rivals like the Honda CR-V Hybrid and Kia Sportage Hybrid. With Toyota's 10-year, 150,000-mile hybrid component warranty and 2 years of free scheduled maintenance, the 2026 RAV4 looks built to dominate its class yet again. Which of these SUVs would you park in your driveway? Tell me below and subscribe for the next countdown.